Dude, something crazy happened. I got a haircut today. I got a haircut today, but something crazy happened. Has this happened to you? It felt like someone died. I went to my usual haircut place, and the person that I normally talk to, they're gone. I think they got fired or they quit or something. I got them over the phone. I'm like, hey, yeah, I want Sharon. I'll take Sharon again. They're like, okay. And I got there and they're like, Sharon's gone. And I went, what? But you know what? Here's the bad thing. I got a new person. She's like, hey, I'm gonna take care of you. No worries. Sharon went somewhere else. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna cut your hair today. I'm like, okay. They did like a 30 times better job than my other person ever did. Like 1,000 times, like 1,000. Yeah, I probably for the first time in my life in like 4 years, I left the haircut place and I was like, oh shit, I don't hate this. I don't hate this on the first fucking go around. I don't have to wait 3 weeks to like it. Sorry, Sharon. But here's the problem, you guys. I don't know if Sharon got fired or quit. She just may not have been there. When they said, oh, she's not here, she went somewhere else. They said she went somewhere else. I don't really know what that meant. They could still be working there, maybe. So if I go in and get this new person that I like better and Sharon is still there, I'm gonna look like a fucking traitor. That wouldn't definitely imply she doesn't work there anymore. Well, that was my take. They went somewhere else. What else could they have meant, right? It's a part of their job. I don't know. They gossip over there. They always talk about other... every hair place I go to, they talk about people that come in and leave. And I get scared. I'm like, what if they talk about me? What do they say about me? Makes me worry because I've been pretty open with my hairdressers. I mean, I'm open with my hairdressers, but if I say one thing to my hairdresser, I have to assume that everyone else knows it too now. So when I lied to my hairdresser like 8 years ago about my wife that I don't have, that I was talking about my mom, but I said it was my wife or some shit, everybody knew that. I'm so glad I have not had a horrifying situation like that since. You should tell the story about the previous hairdresser for the new battalion. Okay. In short, guys, it's been a while since I told this story. In short, I barely remember how the story goes, but I'm just gonna summarize it. I went to a hairdresser. They started asking me questions about like Christmas and if I was going to get a gift for someone. And I kept answering questions about like this unnamed person that they were talking about, to which I assumed was my mom. She's like, are you gonna get her something for Christmas? And I went, oh, I don't know, maybe. He's like, oh man, you don't even know yet? And I'm like, I mean, we don't really do Christmas. And she's like, oh. And then we kept talking about this person that I thought was my mom. And then she said she said the thing, so how long have you guys been together? And I got stun locked into either saying, oh, I've been lying to you for the past 15 minutes thinking that you were talking about my mom, when in reality they were talking about someone, like a partner that I was with. So I was either going to double back, but instead I just kept lying and saying, oh, yeah, then when'd you guys meet? Oh, we met in film school. And oh, and earlier I answered the thing. She's like, oh, well, how old is she? I'm like, oh, she's like way older than me. I'm like, what a weird question to ask about my mom. So now they think I have like this 50-year-old girlfriend that I didn't get a gift for Christmas for. And I think, oh God, I don't know. We talked about like getting married and something, and I just went with the lie the entire time, and I never went back. And then I left the state. Did you actually go to film school? No, I made it up. But then Tubert would go in, my brother would go in, and they'd be like, oh, where's your brother? So then when Tubert comes home, I'd be like, they know me. They know my voice. Well, yeah, I didn't start as a liar. I just ended as one. That's worse, I think. But yeah, I left like my cover was blown and I had to fucking create a new identity. That is definitely my biggest flop of all time. I have not done something that bad in a long time. I can't think of any other situations where I really fucked up. Forgetting to bring the dog to the vet is a classic and a true fuck up. A story my mom still tells her friends. She still brings that one up to me. Man, I was a fucking... If you think I'm bad now, I was a fucking disaster before I got this job. Like, I was a real fuck up. I'm pretty good now. I got my life together in retrospect, in a whole other way of spinning it. I like am so much better than I used to be. I was real bad.